Hey, Dave Billings here, your Kitsap real estate guy. It's October. It's not warm and sunny outside anymore, so I have moved back in front of the nice warm fireplace here to get your market update out to you. Most of you have probably heard that the Fed's dropped interest rates in September by half a point. What most people seem to have not heard is that the 30-year mortgage lenders got ahead of the Fed and dropped rates several weeks before that Fed interest rate drops. If you had been seeing rates with your credit up in the 8s, we had dropped all the way down to the 6s, and lenders have readjusted now, and we're really kind of back up to the 7s. We are expecting further rate drops again in November and December. But what does the data show us when we look back at September? What we've seen is continued kind of buyer paralysis. People are really holding on, waiting for bigger drops in interest rates, holding on because of fears about the election. So the data shows us that over the last 3 months, we've continued to see this little trickle-down effect. We've seen less listings by a little bit, less closings by a little bit. Prices have dropped over 3 months by a little bit. I've been seeing a few more properties that have required price drops to actually sell and some longer hold times for some properties. So what does all of this mean to all of you, right? Well, if you're a seller, we might possibly have the closest thing to a perfect storm that we've seen in a long time. Once we get through those predicted interest rate drops by the Fed in November and December, and probably all the way through Inauguration Day, we're expecting to see all of this kind of held back buyer tension jump back into the market. We might see an increase in prices. Most people are predicting that. And we really might see a return to bidding wars for properties. So if you're a seller, the best time to sell is when you're ready to sell, but if you can hold on, you might just want to wait until we get into the new year and everybody's still standing. Now, if you're a buyer, and just listen to all that, right? You may not want to wait until the perfect storm before jumping back into the market. If interest rates have dropped a little bit, it's moved the needle for you at least a little bit. Do not overspend, but if you can buy now, you can refinance later on to save you more money, and you might just lock in some immediate equity gains from the price increases that we're expecting to happen at least through the first quarter and probably through most of next year. As always, if you have any questions about real estate issues, about mortgage rates, about trends in the market, or even about my monthly real estate investor mastermind meeting, please feel to reach out, call, text, email, get me any way you need to. Have a fantastic October and a very happy Halloween.